you know what I'm saying, get it to him, you know what I'm saying. Probably went off on that last little clip, but yeah, man, what's up, BZ? What's going on?
Cooling out, man, cooling out. You took the shades off for this one?
Yeah, I took the shades off.
Different vibe.
Yeah, different vibe, cool vibe.
For sure, man. It's been a lot of shit going on in DFW though. We gotta get to
it. Yeah, DFW, bro. It's gonna be a lot of shit going on. This bitch lit. I love DFW, man.
Shout out to the DFW.
For shit,
Let me ask you this first, bro, because OG Percy, when I interviewed him, he said about dissing the dead.
Yeah,
he says his son disses the dead, you know what I'm saying? But he says that's weak because that person can't respond.
I think that's a facts.
I agree about that shit.
I agree. Like, I feel like dissing the dead is whack. In the DFW, we gotta stop dissing the dead for sure. Like, fuck out what everybody else doing them other shit. Like, a lot of niggas be like, oh, they doing these shit and these niggas get on. Da, 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 da. Do you want to be? Are you a follower? Is that what you're telling me? You a follower? Cause my nigga, if you ain't come up dissing dead people, don't start doing that shit now. Cause like my grandma always told me, you go be there. You play with it. They'll never play with dead. You know what I'm saying? Cause you go be there. And as we can see, niggas playing with niggas who get killed. Niggas saying they smoking this, doing that, and when they come back, niggas want to boo-hoo and cry. Just stop doing it.
Let me say this though. Let me say this because I totally 100% disagree with dissing the dead. I don't like that. That's lame and corny. But when niggas see niggas like Chief Keef, Pooh Shiesty, Young Boy, all them niggas dissing the dead.
Shiesty dead.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know if he actually did, though.
I don't think I ever heard Shiesty diss the dead, but I see what you're saying. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Young Boy say, "Oh, block getting rolled up." He ain't really diss a nigga dead.
Block is OD Perry. That's a dead man.
Oh, I ain't know. I'm thinking he's talking about the whole hood.
Nah, OD Perry is a dead man. That's why they call it O-Block. That's called Parkway Gardens.
But
OD Perry,
OD.
Exactly. That's a dead man. He get rolled up. That's dissing the dead.
So you just put me on that. I ain't know.
Yeah. So
I mean, now that I know, I mean, shit.
But I'm saying, like, when you see niggas like that on that level doing that, you're a young kid rapper trying to get on that level. That's your favorite rapper. How are you gonna receive that? Because these are kids at the end of the day.
Clearly they gonna follow it, but at the same time, like that comes from parenting and shit like that too. Like how active were you in your child life? Right. I know for a fact, like my pops, I always listen to music, but my pop always told me from a young nigga like, hey, that shit fake. Like since a young nigga, my pops always told me music was fake, and he used to get mad when I listened to music. And I ain't never understood why, but now that I'm older, I get it. Like like you listen, you try to emulate, like Charles the White say, you try to emulate what you listen to. So if you listen to this all day, eventually you gonna feel like, man, I'm like that. And that might not necessarily be true. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, know yourself first. Like definitely know what you will and what you won't do. Because this shit here, it really gets real. Like niggas die for dissing the dead. Like somebody is hurt about the person you talking about. It'd be better for you to diss the nigga partner or something. Don't diss the dead. Like, what are you dissing them for? Especially if that's not your work.
For sure.
Especially if it's not your work. Don't diss them. Because I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of people that I know for a fact that when niggas was here, had niggas put up or had niggas like not, you know what I'm saying? So when it come down to that shit, you just don't do it.
And I'm thinking about it deeper now. Like when you diss the dead, bro, you waking up different spirits that you don't know nothing about.
See, I ain't gonna take it that deep.
I'm just saying though, like you playing with some, you know what I'm saying? You playing with some higher level shit at that point.
I mean, I feel you on that. I don't want to get into like no spiritual shit. But at the end of the day, like you playing with your life. Please stop dissing the dead. That shit not cool.
Yeah.
Like niggas advocating, niggas beefing and shit. Like that's not cool. Stop the beef, fam. Like, if a nigga ain't do nothing to you personally, don't inherit another nigga beef because you hang around with this nigga. Now you don't like this nigga because that shit is never ending cycle, bro. We gotta stop that shit somewhere. If you a real nigga, stand on your own 10 and follow your own mind. Stop the senseless violence, stop dissing the dead, and stop jumping in another nigga beef.
Well, let me ask you this, bro. This is some different shit for real. Do you believe in ghosts? Like, do you feel like
it's ghost experience? I believe in all that shit. Yeah. I feel like me personally, I be having like, I don't want to say like premonitions, but I be seeing shit and I be like, damn, I ain't seen this shit
before. Deja vu type shit,
yeah, like this shit that happened to me before. Like that shit happened to me a lot. And then sometimes when I be walking by shit, I be seeing shit and I got to double take.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit's scary, bro. Like that
shit is scary. Live life right. Pray to God.
For sure.
Live
Pray
life
to God, for sure. Pray to God.